from Bulgaria. Today we are leaving for a very exciting adventure that has been on our bucket list for a while. We are currently in my hometown and getting ready to leave for the town of Panichiste, which is a mountain town located right at the base of Rila National Park. We are spending 2 nights in Panichiste so we can wake up early tomorrow and do the Rila Lakes hike and then spend the night and leave the following day. A little over an hour later, we made it to Sapareva Banya. This small town is famous for its mineral water and actually has the hottest mineral water in Europe. Something that you might not guess is that the only geyser on the Balkan Peninsula is located here in Bulgaria in Sapareva Banya. So we're going on a little bit of a geyser tour since in our last destination in Iceland, we also saw a geyser there. We grabbed some lunch in town, and this is a great example of just how affordable Bulgaria is. This meal for 4 people came out to just $15 in total. From Sapareva Banya to Panichiste, it is under a 30-minute drive up into the mountains filled with switchbacks and beautiful views. Unfortunately for us, we didn't get to really enjoy it because our car was overheating and we had to stop every mile or so for it to cool down. After settling into our hotel, we headed to 103 Alpine for dinner. Mishmash is made with peppers, feta, and eggs and comes out sizzling, turning heads just like fajitas. That was a delicious meal, and now we are going to go watch the sunset over the mountains before we get ready for our early wake-up call tomorrow. We are up and ready for the Seven Rila Lakes hike. The ski lift opens at 8 a.m. and our plan is to get there a little bit after that. In order to have the full day to do the hike, we have our sandwiches packed and our water packed, and we're ready to go. Let's start the hike. We just got on the ski lift. It is 30 lev per person for round trip up and down on the ski lift. I think it's about 15 minutes. I'll insert the conversion in dollars down below, but it's pretty quiet, peaceful, and heading up now, enjoying our view. bathroom run. You do have to pay for the bathroom, 1 lev per person, and we just started our hike. I'm already out of breath. At 9:30, and we will let you know how long it takes. This is the first lake we've seen up close. We saw some of the lower lakes from above, and we will hike past them later on the return of the loop. This one's a great spot for a picnic or to stop and rest for a little bit. This last part of the hike is not part of the loop, but an in and out trail that takes you to 2 more of the 7 lakes and a viewpoint where you can see all 7 from. It does look pretty steep from here. You can actually see some wild horses across the way, which is super cool and my first time seeing wild horses. The Tier Lake, the highest of all the lakes in elevation. We made it, all 7. Dylan's putting up a 7. We're gonna go to the viewpoint right now. We're like 30 feet away. And then we have a long, steep hike down. Here are the insane views from the top. We have Lake 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 right behind us. Now we are back down to the eye for lunch. The additional portion of the hike probably took us somewhere over an hour, but I do recommend it as the views are so worth it. We stopped and rested for an hour, ate lunch, and enjoyed the views, and now it's time to head back and finish the loop towards the lower lakes. The back half of the trail really tired us out as it got really hot and there was a lot of loose gravel. just wrapped up, had a quick coffee and ice cream up at the hut, and now we are going back down on the chairlift and heading back to our hotel. Ski lift did temporarily stop, like for 2 minutes. I do think they were unloading some stuff at the top because there's a bunch of lifts with like boxes going up, but fun little moment, good photo op. We're back in movement now. We are back to our hotel and we did the full Seven Rila Lakes hike, and it took us about 7 hours. We started the hike at around 9:30 after getting off the chairlift and got back to the hut around 3:30 p.m. There was like an hour where we fully stopped to rest and have lunch, and we did the extra in and out part that goes up to the viewpoint where you can see all 7 lakes, which that was probably like an extra hour added on, but just for an idea, we did do the full loop. So we went one route in and then a different route back. But there were parts that were pretty strenuous, uphill with some loose gravel and stuff, but for the most part, it is very doable for most abilities. Today we are just chilling out at our hotel. Dylan and I just played some tennis downstairs. Now we're gonna just walk around and take some photos, and checkout time isn't until noon, so we still have an hour and a half till we have to check out and leave.